I'm Paul Robertson, and I'm the founder of Fishing for Muscular Dystrophy. Today I'd like to share with you my story. In my early 30s, I started having some problems with my walking and navigating different terrains and surfaces, and found myself tripping, slipping, and falling. As I had started to research and find out with doctors why I was having these problems, I was ultimately diagnosed with a form of muscular dystrophy, which later became limb-girdle muscular dystrophy type 2J. And with limb-girdle muscular dystrophy, it's a progressive disease that attacks your muscle cells, and it creates atrophy and a reduction of strength in your primary muscles of your quads and your hips, along with your shoulders and your arms. I found out at that point in time that I needed to do something with living with muscular dystrophy. As a child, I grew up in Ocean City, Maryland, and I spent a lot of time on the water fishing both the back bays and offshore out in the ocean. And I decided to take my passion for boating and fishing and apply that to do something good with muscular dystrophy and try and help others. So I founded Fishing for Muscular Dystrophy after reaching out to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and telling them that I wanted to create a strategic alliance where I could use the platform and the market and the people in the boating and fishing community to increase awareness for muscular dystrophy and raise funds for the association to try and assist in finding a cure and helping others who are affected with neuromuscular disease. I reached out in 2015, and when I met the staff at Everglades Boats and told them my story and what I wanted to do and what my vision was, we quickly made a bond. We had a new boat partner, and we launched our first Everglades boat, a 435 center console. We put a wrap on it, we put our logo on it, we had several sponsors to work with us, and we decided to set out on the South Florida Tournament Trail, chasing sailfish out on the ocean with an idea that we were going to be able to increase the awareness for muscular dystrophy and those afflicted with neuromuscular disease. On our new Everglades 455, we worked very hard with outside vendors and Everglades Boats to develop the motorized lift to allow me easy access to the top of the boat so we can continue this quest. Over the last years, we've been fortunate enough to host many different events. We've hosted fundraising galas, we've hosted multiple golf tournaments, we even hosted a fishing tournament in South Florida. Through all of our fundraising events, we've been able to raise over $3 million for the Muscular Dystrophy Association since we started our program. It's really it's exciting to be able to do that and to be able to say that what you're doing when you're challenged with a disease is doing something good for others. I had an opportunity early on to go to an MDA summer camp. An MDA summer camp is a camp program that the MDA hosts at no charge to those who attend. They've had 3,500 children a summer in camps across the country in different states and different locations. And camp is an amazing experience. It's the only place where kids with muscular dystrophy can now do all the things that those children who don't have neuromuscular disease can do. They can horseback ride, they can fish, they can swim, and it's just an amazing experience. Many of the campers have said it's the best week of the year for them. So as we progressed and as we built our program, we decided that the funds that we raised for the Muscular Dystrophy Association through the events that we host, we were going to dedicate those to the MDA summer camp to enable those children to continue to have the greatest week of the year. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to seeing you soon.